Who was the first person back in America to take note of it and hire you, basically?
Um, Dennis Corluzzo, NWA guy out of New Jersey. He was the first one to use me.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few stories about Dennis Carluzo from Kenny Bolan and
Yeah,
quite a few other people. He was quite a character, I believe. Was he just like a
yeah,
born shyster?
yeah. I liked him. He was cool.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm sure you weren't taking sides with the when Paulie and Dennis were having their
No,
spats.
if I knew that was going to happen, if I knew Shane was going to do that, I would have stopped him. I wasn't there that night, and Dennis was my friend. They double crossed him, and I felt bad for him because he thought I had something to do with it, and I didn't. If I would have known about it, I would have stopped him.
Yeah. Did you ever struggle with getting bookings? I mean, I take it you did no more bookings with him after that, after the Shane Douglas thing.
No, we were working all the time in ECW. There was no time to take other bookings.
In 2005, One Night Stand, which was the and Hardcore Homecoming, which do you think was like the real, genuine, more authentic ECW flavor?
The one night stand, the WWE was, even though it was, saturated with WWF guys, it was a better show.
Mm. And you did Hardcore Homecoming at the same time. Did that not have the same feel?
No, no, it was a three-way barbed wire match, and I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. I thought it was silly to have a barbed wire match for no reason, but I did it. And no, I didn't like it as much.
No, but at least you got to wrestle Terry Funk one more time. When was the last time you wrestled Terry?
That might have been the last time.
Was it really? When was the first time?
Yeah.
Was it the first three-way dance?
The first time I wrestled him was in Japan. The second time I wrestled him in a three-way match in ECW.
Yeah, and that was better. You never really had like a long run with Terry, which seemed like a bit of a shame. Like two Japan
No,
legends.
actually, I did just that. Paul used him to get me over, and he wanted to get me over. He was the first guy of his caliber or his stature that would let me do my stuff without bitching about it.
Yeah. I think Paul probably chose really wisely, didn't he? Because he only wanted one legend for the territory, and he couldn't have picked better, really, with Terry.
I don't think that was his plan. I think it just happened that way. When ECW turned to Extreme, that wasn't the plan when I first got there. It turned that way by accident, by chance. It wasn't a plan.
Yeah, originally when you were there in '93 for a few goes when it was Eastern, I mean, they were still hiring like King Kong Bundy and Road Warrior Hawk and stuff like that. It was almost
Yeah.
like a WWF retirement thing. Do you remember? Do you remember like the Eastern days? You were only there for a few goes in '93, I think.
Yeah, it was probably 6 months Eastern, probably 6 months.
Yeah, when you were there, actually, who recommended you for your Eastern Championship originally?
That's where no one really brought me in. I called them. I called Todd Gordon. So Todd brought me in. That was the same day Paulie was taking over for Eddie Gilbert. It was just by chance.
Oh, really? Funnily enough, I was going to
Yeah.
ask about Eddie Gilbert. So you never met Eddie in Eastern?
I met him the first time I was there. He was only there one time, and then he was fired or quit. And that's the only time I seen him.